So when you do a log into Learning Tree, you should see something that looks like this. And so what we've done here is in the left side of the page here is where all the lab material is going to live. So let's look at Lab 1. So if I click on Lab 1 here, you're going to see there's a Prelab 1 PDF version, Prelab 1 live form, Lab 1 instructions, and then the Lab 1 post-lab, which is the lab homework. And so we have two versions of the Prelab right here. There's a PDF version. Some students like to have the PDF. They can look at that, see the whole thing at once. You can download it as well. Click this button here, you can download it. See it in a different browser window. Some students like this version, just to look at the whole thing at once. Where we want you to submit the Prelab is going to be the live form. And that's going to be true for all the labs. You click on this. This will take you to, I've already done this, so I'm going to edit my response, take you to the Prelab itself, where you can type your answers in. It's very important that you've selected the correct lab section here, otherwise your TA is not going to get it. Then you hit the next button here. So do not hit this button down here, that's not going to do anything. You want to hit the next button, that'll take you to the next page, then you'll answer a bunch of questions. Take you to the next page, answer even more questions, hit the next button, answer even more questions, and so on, take it to the very last page. And it's very critical on the very last page that you hit the submit button right here. The submit button will send your answers to the Google form, which we're using, and then from there we will download those and give those to your TAs. If you do not hit submit, your answers will not be saved. This form will not auto-save either, so it's something we're working on, but does not have that capability right now. And so I know that can be frustrating, but that's just the way it is. So if you want your answers saved, you have to go to that very last page and hit submit. But it does give you the option to come back, edit your responses, for example. Then you can go back in and change the answers if you want. So if I hit the wrong lab section, I can change that, go to the next, and so on, and change whatever answers I might have. So you don't have to do it all at once. When you hit submit, you will get an email that will have your answers in it, and within that will have a link taking you back to the Prelab. You can also do this, hit the open blank form. If that comes up for you, hit edit response, and then I can see this in a different browser window. Sometimes that's more convenient. But we'll have the lab instructions here as well, so you can download that as well. So just hit this button here. I got the lab instructions, there's links to videos and so on, and that'll give you the information that you need for the lab. And then, like I was saying, the post-lab assignment, that also lives in here as a PDF. Hit the download button here. And what we will do is post this as a Word document on Canvas. Makes it a little bit easier for you to upload. The Prelab is due Mondays by 9 a.m. There will be no late Prelabs accepted. So the Prelab is actually available now, and you can access that, and there's plenty of time to complete those. Read through your lab, the Prelab instructions, all the information you need is there to answer the questions.